I am really hyped for Legion Remix because I'm an Illidan simp, as you know. If you've watched the stream for 5 minutes. In fact, I usually I've tried to mention Illidan in every video that's on my WoW channel. I think we've managed to do it. I think every single video I managed to mention Illidan once. Or like have him on screen at least. This is like, it's gonna be an Easter egg that will always be there for the video. So this just came out 30 minutes ago.
So you are prepared for Legion then?
Yeah. Yes, I am prepared. Caratho, thank you. Thank you for watching the 10 streams in a row. Okay, let's make this smaller. There we go. Okay, now let me know first if this is too quiet. If it is, I'll turn it up a little bit. We're gonna test it for a second. Okay, it's actually muted, so that's super quiet. Let me try again. How's that? Can you hear that? Wait a second. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, are you ready, Buns? This is Legion Remix revealed on the WoWCast. Yes! Will there be legendaries? Illidan. Will we have new class hall stuff in Remix? What about new classes? Like Evoker, will it get anything? What about the Mage
Hello
Tower?
everyone, today's WoWcast is all about Legion Remix, our fast, fun, and fel-filled seasonal event. And I've got two of the Remix masterminds here to break it all down.
Is she a little quiet? I can turn it up.
Let's meet them.
Hey, I'm Josh. I'm a content designer on the live game team and feature owner of Legion Remix.
Oh, that's
Players
a great
will know me for
background.
making secrets and hanging out in the secret finding Discord, but I've also worked on Mists of Pandaria Remix and Love is in the Air.
Wait.
And I'm Ray.
So, devs are hanging out in the secret finding Discord to see if you find the secrets. They're studying your techniques to find secrets so that they can hide secrets better. Wait, does it mean that if they notice you're about to find a secret, they can move it? Oh, notice that they almost found it. Let's do a quick hot fix.
Owner of Legion Remix.
They wouldn't
Players will
do
know me for
that.
making secrets and hanging out in the secret finding Discord, but I've also worked on Mists of Pandaria Remix and Love is in the Air.
And I'm Ray, lead producer of the live game team.
It's a little quiet.
Opportunity to see all the features on the live game team, specifically today to talk about Legion Remix.
Yeah.
You've also maybe seen me as production owner of Plunderstorm. Oh, now that I think about it, my dwarf is probably still swimming in that lobby.
You should get him out.
Yeah, we need to get him out of there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's
Don't.
kick
No.
things off with the basics for those
I've done
who may
enough
have
Plunderstorm.
missed the Mists of Pandaria Remix event last year. What exactly is Legion Remix? AKA LEMIX, the community calls it.
So Legion Remix
LEMIX.
is a time-limited seasonal
That's what we're
event
calling
where
it?
players can replay the entire Legion expansion at an accelerated pace and with some major gameplay twists. Players will collect awesome power, face epic challenges, and earn a mountain of cosmetic rewards.
Amount.
And so really for us on the live game team, we look at our remixes as looking at beloved expansions. In this example would be Legion.
I've never
Going
said
back-
LEMIX, and I've never heard anyone say LEMIX. Are you guys saying LEMIX? We're just saying Legion Remix. Okay. Okay.
and being able to re-explore with a fun twist and bring that fresh new element to them.
Legion was such a memorable expansion for me. What content will be revisiting this time?
So much content. There's going to be
So much content?
The dungeons, the raids, campaign, order halls, artifacts, the assaults are going to be there as well. And this time around, we're moving at a quicker pace. We're not talking about any weekly lockouts here. We really have an accelerated rep grind, so we want to make sure players really get in as quick as possible.
The infants don't care for missions and things like that. We're just going to skip past all of that.
Okay, all right, makes sense.
Okay, but just don't do the crappy gem system that we had in the mop remix. That was like, I needed an add-on to use it and to apply the gems properly. Please improve. I hope we're going to improve that system.
Class order halls were definitely my favorite. I remember walking into the Druid class hall. and
Druid
just being
class
like,
hall is so
This
good.
is home for me.
Yeah.
Why are
yeah.
we revisiting Legion
What's
right
the
now?
best class hall?
In the last remix,
Besides
the Eternus
Druid.
and the Infinite Dragonflight were trying to understand the
Hunter.
true timeline. You know, why did the events of Mist of Pandaria had to happen the way that they did? Now that the World Soul Saga is heating up, they need to turn their attention towards some of the events that led up to what's happening now. We, as time runners, are going to be helping them trying to understand what really saved Azeroth when the Legion nearly wiped us out.
Illidan
Kind of that
saved
what
us.
if? What if the Legion was stronger? Could we still survive? Now, the Infinite Dragonflight is going to be taking a more active role this time around and
What?
studying the past. So there's going to be a lot of learning from the past on their side, and it's going to be fast-forwarded, but we're still going to make sure we explore all the main story beats.
Oh, that's really exciting, and I'm looking.
It's going to be faster than Mob Remix? But Mob Remix was so freaking fast. There's no way it could be faster than that.
Looking forward to that emotional dragon aspect scene.
No.
If you know, you know.
No.
All right, let's dive into the gameplay. What's new this time around?
So there's a bunch of new gameplay systems, and we're really trying to design these with the spirit of the Legion expansion in mind.
Okay.
So Legion was all about the artifact weapons, so
And
the
the class
Infinites will
halls.
help us reclaim those artifact weapons, now touched with infinite magic. So they'll all share this awesome trait tree where you can specialize in nature,
What
fel,
the hell?
arcane, storm, or holy light. You're not locked in, you can respec at any time, plus you can find jewelry pieces that let you add ranks
Nice.
to traits. So if you went down the fel path,
Uh-oh. Jewelry pieces. Fuse the Epoch Memento with your art. Oh, okay. Good. So you learn it. And it infuses your weapon. So it's going to be less tedious than the gym system.
you can double
yeah,
down
before-
into fel and boost those traits up to higher than their max rank could usually go. Or you can dip into nature or arcane, really mix and match, customize your
Wow,
artifact
that's
weapon.
awesome.
Are there any other new systems along with that?
Very good.
Yeah, so inspired by Diablo,
What's an
we
improvement?
really liked Diablo's world tiers. So we're adding heroic world tier as a new way
What?
to play outdoor content. It's going to be much more challenging.
No way!
Eternus is experimenting with the timeline in order to prepare us for what happens if things get worse. So she's empowering creatures to have more health,
What?
more damage, and sometimes even empower them with these affix-like
Super
buffs that
powered
make them really
Murlocs?
unique to handle. But if you can handle it, the rewards are going to be
That
totally
sounds
worth it.
awesome. What a
We've
great
learned, too,
idea.
From Mop Remix. So
But-
bringing back buffs like the prayer skulls that we had seen there. This time around in Legion, we're gonna have time.
Heroic world content is such a good idea. I cannot believe that you never thought about this. I hope this is going to be like a way to test it out. But my concern is that with Mop Remix, we were able to get insanely strong. Like, so strong, you'd have one player just one-shotting an entire raid in seconds. And so, for the... How hard are you going to have to buff up these Murlocs so that they still pose a challenge with our Legion Remix gear and, like, insane stat boosts and stuff? I like this idea a lot, though. It could actually make being outside in the open world a lot more interesting.
More obelisks. And you can interact with them for really cool buffs, and that helps us lean
That's
in
awesome.
to player feeling empowered as they're going through Legion.
One of the obelisks that our testers have really enjoyed as we're doing QA is this Doomguard obelisk, which, whereas most of the obelisks give you a buff, this one summons an elite Doomguard that you can fight to the death.
Wow,
If you beat
it's-
him, he drops some pretty sweet loot.
Like Diablo.
Speaking of challenge, Bethany, do you like
That's
M+?
great.
Oh, I love M+.
I love that.
You're gonna love our Time-Worn Keystone dungeons.
What?
So Legion was when Mythic Plus first came out, and we want to honor that, so we're bringing up Time-Worn Keystone dungeons. We'll be bringing back most of the Legion affixes, the original Legion affixes, as well as 4 new exclusive to Remix affixes called Eternus' Trial.
What?
Okay, interesting.
Players are going to push plus 10s, plus 20s.
Oh
I don't
my
even know how
god.
high. I'm so
Oh my
excited to see
god.
how high they
This
go.
sounds
I wonder how it'll
amazing.
get. That's a good twist to it. I like this. So there's lots of new exciting changes for Legion.
Okay, so-
what about Quest?
It sounds to me like Legion Remix, you're going to actually be able to do some gaming in it. Mob Remix, as fun as it was mostly fun for collectors. And if you wanted to just play the game, you were not going to have as good of a time because everybody's one-shotting everything. But it sounds like they're trying to give you stuff to do that's going to be actually challenging at the same time as you're getting buffed to high heaven. So that's awesome.
Is there anything, how are we keeping that fresh?
This time
This is
around, we're
awesome.
starting new with infinite research. And so think of it as every day you can pick new research assignment, from killing demons, going to dungeons, cruising the world, skywriting, picking up bronze, killing demons. I think I mentioned that one. But still, we know where my focus is going to be.
There's over 100 different quests players can get, and eventually you'll unlock the ability to take on multiple at once. You can double dip, where you can kill demons while running Antorus, or skyride while you're collecting bronze orbs and doing campaign.
Nice.
And you don't have to come back and do them every day. You can bank up to 6 days worth of quests. We really want Remix to support all of our players, from our daily dungeoneers to our weekend warriors.
Man,
Let's
this
talk
is going to be the
everybody's
best
favorite
remix
loot.
ever.
What rewards can we earn?
So much. Let's start with Fel-infused class mounts for all of the original Legion classes. You can get these elegant
What?
elven...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up, back up, back up. Excuse me?
So much. Let's start with Fel-infused class mounts for...
What? Fel-infused class mounts for all the original Legion classes. So they're not going to be adding new stuff for the new classes, I guess. But look how sick that looks! The Fel disc. That one is awesome. Oh my god.
for all of the original
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Legion classes.
What about the paladin? We have a paladin Fel mount?
You can get these elegant
Look how
elven
beautiful Ashara
Ashara-inspired
robes with the oh my god. This is a different design. I don't think I've ever seen this kind of a design before for the robes. It's like half, you know, like it's a different geometry than we're used to seeing. This is crazy. Is this going to be a separate piece? Is this the legs piece and I can use the top separate, or is this all one robe? Oh my god, I need answers.
You can get Manaroth's shield, which I'm definitely going to be picking
looks
up
so
for my
good.
paladin.
I can't
as
believe
well as
this.
Varian swords, now corrupted and oozing with fel energy, as well as a bunch of never before released mounts and transmogs. And
Yes! We are
and of
going
course,
so hard on this,
legacy
guys.
rewards, some rare raid transmogs like Xavius Shoulders and Scythe of the Unmaker in original and red and a new fiery fel green.
Green.
You can get Lothian
I have that
Prowler,
already.
Shackled Urzul.
That's why I didn't farm Antorus so hard during July, because I knew we're probably be able to get it easier during Legion Remix. Looks like I'm right.
And of course, everyone's favorite friendship bird, the Violet
Wait,
Spellwing.
what the hell? No,
Yes, and
no, I got that bird from Friendship. Wait, this means it's not going to be cool anymore because everybody's going to have it. Dang. What about that moose? Was that a Legion pre-patch mount? You know, the moose. Whatever. It's fine. The event's really good, so I'll let this
new
one slide.
titles as well. You can get Chrono Scholar, the Infernal, and of the Infinite Chaos.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
we
a good
earned these
title.
awards.
Infinite
So Bronze
Chaos.
is coming back, but we've heard player feedback, and this time around, Bronze is a cosmetic-only currency. Your gear upgrades will drop from any content.
Okay.
Other content will have a higher chance to drop upgrades, but you can get upgrades from literally anywhere. We'll also be adding 5 new character slots to every WoW account.
Nice.
So you
What?
can make some more alts.
What?
And you don't have to wait until the end of
That's
Remix
actually something
to
I
bring
need.
your time runner over into the War Within. Just be aware, this is a one-way trip.
That is so much content to play through. What will be available at launch?
Okay, so we're actually taking inspiration from Classic on this and do
This
a
is
phased
great.
approach for
So
new
great.
content will come out every 2 weeks, starting from 7.0 all the way to Argus and in Taurus.
It's really all about pacing. We want players to get
Good.
a chance to soak in the story and understand what's happening in Legion from
That's
patch to
very
patch.
good.
We're doing something special in every phase to make sure that every time a new phase rolls around, you can do something cool.
Nice. I love that.
When we get to the
I love
Broken
that.
Isles, you'll be able to sky ride, collecting bronze
I'm
orbs,
so
and
happy.
smashing through demons flying in the air, which will explode them into even more bronze orbs.
Nice. It's like a demon pinata.
Yeah.
I like it.
But when we get to Argus,
So another thing I'll say is that remembering from Mop Remix, you could level very, very quickly, and you could get an army of alts ready to go, max level, extremely quickly in Mop Remix. And it looks like for this, you don't have to wait till the end to move your character over. You can just level up and like move them to the main game, like a freaking assembly line for your alts.
you can collect these special pickups that will transform you into a worm tongue.
What?
And then as a worm tongue, you can run around collecting bronze orbs, getting faster with each one you pick up.
And also, too, after all the phases are out, there still will be a month towards the end.
This
We
is
have
great.
plenty of time to just binge all the content if you desire.
That's a great point that Ray mentioned, that even after all of the phases come out, you'll have over a month to continue playing Remix. And one new thing that we're doing based on how we felt in Mop Remix, I remember everyone getting up on their mounts around the shrines and saying goodbye at the end of Remix, saying goodbye to Garrosh. So we're really embracing that moment, and this time around in Legion Remix, you'll be able to say goodbye to all of the Infinites, all of the friends you've made along the way, and really embracing the chaos as the timeline starts collapsing.
What?
Things will start to get a little ridiculous.
This event is so packed.
Yes,
I
it
can't wait
is.
to collect all of those rewards and then to revisit my favorite expansion and get to see Illidan again. What
Yes. He's mine, girl.
are you
No,
guys
I'm
most
just kidding.
excited
I'm
for?
just kidding.
Personally, I am super excited to go questing in Heroic World Tier. I like the story. I also like a little bit of
Heroic World
challenge.
Tier is insane.
And, I don't think players
This
have
better
seen
be a testing ground to add this to the main game, because people are going to demand it
this
after
kind
this.
of outdoor challenge since
Yes!
Classic. You can jump into Heroic World Tier pretty
This is
early
great.
on, but let me just say, if you jump in there straight away, you are not prepared.
And for myself, I am really excited
He
for
said the
Green
thing.
Fell Fire
Said the thing.
everywhere, and to jump in with my friends, slay some demons.
This is
and make it
fantastic.
fun.
Thank you both so much
Make
for
Illidan
walking us
proud.
through Legion Remix. And thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you on
Just
the Broken
incredible.
Isles.
Wow. That was a lot better than I had expected it was going to be. Like, I was excited for this, but it really seems like they've outdone themselves trying to make it better than Mop Remix in every conceivable way. All the pain points we hit in Mop Remix are going to be fixed. And I can't wait to run out into the world and get my ass handed to me by a Murloc. Like, that's the problem with kids today. They hear the sound of Murlocs coming and they don't feel fear in their bones, but they should, and they will, hopefully, if they do this right. I want you to, when you hear the Murlocs coming out of nowhere, you need to start running. You need to be afraid. Okay, that's something that I've learned back in back in my day. You heard that sound, you run. So hopefully it's gonna happen again. They ran to Murloc with 5 affixes. For real though, that's what they showed. They showed him buffed to hell in there. Also, the fell mounts, like, it's gonna be pretty good. We are gonna get a lot of value out of this. I didn't do Mythic Plus back in Legion either. I didn't do Mythic Plus back then. I was uber casual. You know, I was very locked into FF at that time still. And I played a bit, but I was very, very casual. So, you know, I didn't. But also, oh my God, this robes. For me, this is another highlight of this. The Ajara robes. I have been wanting those since I first seen them back in Cataclysm. When we could see her in the Caverns of Time stuff. Oh my God. It's gonna be great. It's so stacked. And it's gonna be way less annoying to deal with. They're not doing this gem bullshit again, too. We need an Illidan romance feature. Yes. We need a dating sim added. They can always do that. That's what they could do with the mobile game. Just have a new mobile game that's a dating sim. Unironically, it would do really well, I think. Should probably not give them any ideas. That'd be so funny. Can you imagine a WoW gotcha? But okay, awesome. I'm absolutely thrilled. They really do be testing grounds for the Vanilla Plus. Yeah, I hope that the stuff they test here, they will put into the main game. That's my main hope with this.